Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, jump in here real quickly here. Hey, before I get started here, this is Wesley. Boom, you're not a virgin. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I'm not gonna scream too much. But I want you to come in here because I want to talk about instant manifestation. Okay. All right. I want to show you guys how I personally manifest things instantly. Okay. Can somebody put it below? Instant manifestation. And it's so amazing. Put your names below and I'll definitely give you a shout out. I feel love right now because I'm a little bit under the weather. And to my surprise, this company by the name of Postmates just knocked on my door. Now, this has never happened to me in life, ever. Right? I love people. I care about them. And, I know people love me, but some people always go the extra mile. So, check that. I'm going to share it with you before I start this video. So, I'm living under the weather. So, this company came to my door. And guess what they delivered? Now, I'm a little sick, okay? Now, check this out. Somebody delivered me some Plus lotion, soothes, snores. I mean, that's amazing. Some Tylenol. Now, I didn't know who this person was when they called me. And they said Postman. I said, who is this? I have no idea. I didn't order anything. And they got me some Halls and Skittles because they know I love Skittles. I love Skittles more than life. Okay, I love Skittles and Gatorade. So, I think I know who you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Much love. It's always great to be cared about. You know what I mean? Just it's so much love. But I say, you know what? Well, let me make a video talking about how you can instant manifest anything, okay? First of all, anybody want to know about that? Does anybody want to know how to manifest anything instantly? The manifestation. Like, they don't teach this stuff at school. You'll never learn this, instant manifestation. But I want you to pay close attention because let me just give you my story. A lot of you guys know my story. I'm very transparent with my life. To keep it simple, I didn't grow up on the right side of town. I grew up in the ghetto a bit, not too ghetto, but ghetto enough that I had to go to Walmart to get my clothes. Never had any nice shoes. Went to school. Luckily, we wore uniforms because my parents couldn't afford anything. My dad is a pastor of a church. My mom is a missionary of a church. And they held it together, but me and my brother never had the things that we wanted, right? We didn't get the Jordans or the nice shoes or the nice clothes, right? That was really oblivious to us. And I remember wanting to get out of my house because my dad was a little strict. My dad's a very strong man. His will, his attitude. And I wanted to get out. I remember joining the army, okay? Now I want you to listen close because this story is going to make perfect sense. I want you to know me a little bit better before I show you how I'm able to instant manifest anything out of my life, whether it's people, relationships, money, cars, anything. I know how to do it very well, and I'm going to teach that to you. But I went to the military. One thing about the military, you have to listen to people. I was a very rebellious person. I don't know about you. I didn't want anyone telling me what to do. So I decided that that's not going to work for me. So they kicked me out of the military. And luckily, I was in the computer field for a very long time as a little boy. And I learned how to basically put together computers. And by doing that, I made some pretty good money. But just like you, how you feeling right now? You always ask yourself this question, is there more? Is there more? Is there more to life than just being a computer engineering guy? Is there more to life than just working a job? Because I seen other people doing more. So I was like, during that time, I never read a book before, ever. I don't know about you, but I used to hate reading books, right? Because I get bored and I get sleepy, right? I'm like you get sleepy when you read? Well, that used to happen to me all the time. So I didn't really want to read a book until I read one book and kind of changed my life, which I'll talk about on another video. I went overseas. I went to Afghanistan, and I went to Iraq, and I worked myself up the ranks. The first job I had, this is a true story, in Afghanistan, I used to pump gas in the Afghan trucks. They used to deliver fuel to the bases. And that was my job. I was cold, I was hot. I hated it, right? But I was willing to do it because I was going to work my way up the ranks to get in the computer department. So I got in there. I made pretty good money, right, overseas. Then that question again, is there more to this? I was making good money, but the problem was I just wasn't enjoying life, you know what I mean? Because I was working 12 hours a day, you know? Can you relate to this? You know, how many people that's listening to me right now have a pretty good job, making good money, but you're like working 8 to 12 hours a day, right? So the problem is, even though I was making the money, I can't really enjoy it, right? Maybe I work for 3 months, then I take a vacation for 2 weeks. But to be honest with you, I wanted to take a vacation every day. I just wanted to do whatever I wanted to do. So, long story short, started reading like a crazy person. Reading how to be success, understanding my mind, understanding my behaviors, understand why some people make it and other people don't. And this comes to the topic of instant manifestation. Now, I want you to pay close attention as I record this video, and I want you to listen to me closely because some of the things that I'm going to talk about are going to be a bit esoteric for you, which means is it's going to go over your head. But I want you to watch this video over and over again. Why? Because repetition is the mother of skill. Anything that you watch, hear, or experience over and over again begins to be wired in your mind, okay? And when it gets to be wired in that subconscious mind, you'll be able to act on some of the things that you want, okay? I had a meeting today with a couple of Facebook experts, and he asked me this question, the reason why I'm making this video for you. He said, well, Wesley, what do you feel about instant manifestation? No, the first question was this. He said, Wesley, do you have any mentors or any gurus in your life? And I said, no, myself. He said, Then he asked me, he said, Wesley, how do you instantly manifest things? And I'm going to show you how I do it. Well, I said, the first thing is this. You have to eliminate time from the equation, okay? Now, this is tough, okay? You have to learn how to eliminate time. The only reason why, especially talking about mentors, the only reason why you need a mentor or you go to church, right? You pray to God, you pray to the minister, the preacher, you go to psychic readings, you go to other people for information is because something in your life that you feel that you're not getting. That makes sense? That's the only reason why we need mentors or we need somebody else to pray to, believe in, ask, because there's something in you that is a void, right? You feel that you're not getting something, right? We pray to God for wealth, pray to God for finances. We do all these type of rituals to get things in our life. So always remember this. It's only because you're not getting something is the reason why you're going outside to get it. That's why you're watching this video. You watch me because you're hoping that I say something that's going to impact your life to make you feel something, to make you do something, right? Or even to make you feel better about your current situation. See, a lot of you, your situation may be kind of jacked up, okay. Some of you are uncertain about the future. Some of you don't know your purpose. Some of you are tired of doing what you're doing. And you want to think a certain way so you'll start to do things. So you'll watch a video like this because not only is the video exciting, it's fulfilling. And hopefully it's going to help you determine what you need to do for your life. But I don't need a mentor and I don't need a person to guide my life because that's my job. And this is why I empower you to do. But even though you don't believe that yet, listen to me. This is how you instantly manifest anything out of your life. First, eliminate time. Why? Time destroys you. Can somebody put that below, please? Time will destroy you. Guys, as you coming in here, please put your name, let me know that you're here, and tag one person, okay? Time destroys you. Now, you may say, Wesley, how does time destroy me? Right now, if I'm late to work, and if I get in my car rushing to work, I can die. Listen, if I am or you are late to work, and you're rushing to work, You can die because you're careless, right? Because see, when you're rushing, you're thinking about getting there. So I mean, you're more careless, right? You start to run lights, things that you usually be observant about, you don't see, right? You can die or you can kill somebody, right? Let me give you another example why time destroys you. If you have something to be or somewhere to be, and you have people that are waiting for you to be there, say a meeting, it can be maybe you're getting married, I don't know, a party, and you're late. What happens when you get there? Hey man, why you late? Can you be on time for it? That's pain, right? So you feel pain. So when we try to rush, right, because this whole time thing, we start to be careless, and we receive pain if we are late. If you're late to a date, right, the person is going to get mad. Hey, why would you late? I was here at 30 minutes. You wasn't here at this time. Then you feel pain. You be like, man, you're right. Man, I fucked up. Right, that's pain. So you have to learn how to eliminate time from your experience, okay? And let me explain time. Time was only created by man, okay? Man created time. All right, God really didn't create time. The infinite power didn't create time. Man did. Man used this as a way to organize the world, right? So people know when to go to bed, right? Women know when to take their PMS pills. Women know when 9 months, 8 months, when to go in labor. When the sun goes down, when the sun comes up, when it's noontime. So time is used to organize the world. But see, when it comes to manifesting things, listen to me here. When it comes to manifesting things, you want it to happen at a specific time, right? See, the thing is, if I say, you know what, in 30 days, I'm going to give you some information that's going to make you a multimillionaire if you do these 3 things. You're going to be like, Wesley, what is it? But if I say, hey, in 5 years, I'm going to give you some information today, and if you follow that information for 5 years, you'll be rich. You'll be like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Why? Because in your mind, you feel that the time is too long. But understand that you are structuring that time, right? You are perceiving that it's too long. 5 years, right? If I say it's going to take 5 years, you're like, oh, no. If I say 30 days, you're like, okay, I can do 30 days. Right? But this is the big problem with manifesting things, okay? But, and the only reason why you look at time like that, because you have been conditioned that way. 5 years, 365 days, which is 1 year, it's a long time to most people. Now, 24 hours, 72 hours, 30 days is something that they say, okay, I could do that. But if I say a year, 2 years, you can't do that. But once you eliminate time, listen, once you eliminate time, manifestation becomes instant. Let me give you an example. Me. Say if I want to manifest $100 million. I manifest $100 million first in my mind, which I've talked about it before, by visualizing that, right? Either through meditation or being in a quiet space and seeing myself making this money and doing what I want to do with the money. Makes sense? What type of lifestyle do I want, right? And I think about that intensively, and I'm living that lifestyle in my mind. Now, you instantly, now get this, I want you to get, I know this is above a lot of you guys, but you need to watch this video again. Now, once I'm able to experience this so clearly in my mind, I am not able to tell the difference from it not happening in the world that we call the reality or the tangible world. Now, let me give you an example, because I know some of you guys say, I don't get it. Check this out. If right now, all you guys love me, right? And I love you. Hit the like button if you love Wesley Virgin. Leg out. So right now, if I promise you, because I know you've been, I say, you know what, you guys, you've been a great fan to me. You've been following me for so many years. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm going to give you $100,000 in the morning. That's going to be wired to your bank account in the morning. Just put your PayPal's below. Put your bank account information below an account. And I'm going to wire you, Wesley Virgin, $100,000. Now, I want you to pay attention to what happens in your experience. You're like, you're going to send me $100,000? Yes. Now, before that happens, you're already thinking, listen to me, in your mind, what you're going to do with the money. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel happy. You're not thinking about job anymore. You're not thinking about sickness. You're not thinking about problems. You ain't thinking about nothing. Now understand this. Now get it. I said I'm a sinner in the morning. All right? In the morning, you're going to have $100,000 in your bank account, okay? Okay? Now, from now till when it actually happens, you're already experiencing in the mental mind. Some of you guys, you think I'm excited. You're like, oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay this off. I'm going to pay, oh, yeah, I got these loans. I'm going to pay this off. Then I'm going to get myself a brand new car. Okay, great. Then I'm going to do this. 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 So you're happy. Does that make sense? And you're feeling good, right? Does that make sense? You're feeling good. And guess what? I have not put the money in your bank yet. But how in the hell are you feeling so good and the money is not there? Did you get it now? It's what you believe. See, if you trust me, you believe me. You say, Wesley's a good guy. He wouldn't lie to me, so, I believe him. So just by believing me, right? Only because you trust me, you're already experiencing those feelings as if the money is already in your hands. Now, that feeling, if you're able to keep that feeling to permeate through your body, through your thoughts, for a very long time, you can manifest anything that you want. Now, that didn't make sense. Let that sink in. I know some of you guys getting aha moments right now. Like, oh my God, he's getting it. Because see, we all experience this. We all do. Let me give you another example. We go out. Say, guys, you see a girl that you like. You're scared to get her. You're scared to go talk to her, right? Because you don't know if she's going to reject you or whatever. And you know what? You just conjure up the guts to go talk to this girl, right? And you say, hey, how you doing? My name is Wes. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. You talk to her. I mean, she's like out of your league, though. Like, this girl is out of your league, right? And you're like, But you do it anyway, right? Because you say, man, I really want this girl. And then before you know it, you get the number. You say, hey, I want to go out sometime. You want to go out? She says, yeah. Now, how are you feeling? As soon as you get that number, you're like, oh, man, she gave me the number. My God, we're going to go out. She's going to be my girlfriend. We're going to have sex. Oh, my God. Oh, my, this girl right here. Right? So check this out. No, you just got a number. You ain't had sex with her. You ain't went out to dinner with her. You haven't even hugged her, kissed her, nothing. But you're feeling the feelings as if you've already done it. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? We all do it. Okay? We all do it. But see, that feeling that you're feeling is the feeling that you have to keep to get the thing that you want. Because you don't even have the girl yet, right? But you're just feeling that you got it. You're like, oh, I got the number. That's just, man, this is done. I didn't even think I could get her, and I did. And I mean, we're going to have babies. The point is, the feeling that you're feeling is the reason why. It's the reason how you manifest anything you want instantly. Now, the problem is this. Most of you are unaware that you're having this feeling. See, I'll give you another example, right? Give you another example. Say if you was young, mom and dad promised you something. All right? They say, I'm going to get you this for your birthday. They say, you're going to have this. I'm going to buy you a brand new bike. I want you to think about when you was a little child, okay? And they say, hey, you know what, little Billy? I'm going to give you this for your birthday. Brand new thing. You did good in school. And your birthday's not for another month. But you're happy. Mom, really going to give it to me? Okay, thanks, Mom. So you're thinking about all the things that you're going to do with the thing, right? You can't wait till it comes and it's here already. So you're experiencing all these happy and these euphoric emotions. Until the day it comes, then you get it. But you didn't have it for a whole 30 days. That makes sense? You didn't have it for 30 days. So which means this. And this is the point. You don't have to have the thing in your hand before those things manifest in your world. Let me say that one more time. You don't have to have the thing, right? Whatever you want. I don't know what you want. You may want you may want a house. You may want a car. You want a relationship, a husband, a wife, or maybe you want a new job. If you're able to hold that experience of having that new job in your mind, like if I told you right now and say, you know what, you have a brand new job tomorrow with Wesley Virgin. I'm gonna pay you $100,000 a year, $10,000 a month, just as a starting salary. Immediately, you're gonna be excited, right? And you haven't even started your first day. But today and tomorrow, you're going to be so excited. You're going to be talking about it, bragging about it. Oh my God, I'm going to do this with the money. And I'm going to do this. This is great. You're going to be talking. You're going to be excited. The key word, you're excited about something that hasn't taken place in the physical world, which means those intangible thoughts in actuality are real. Because it's nothing but how you're perceiving the event, the thing that you desire. And when you hold that image or that experience in your mind long enough, you manifest things instantly. Does that make sense? Guys, am I making sense here? You manifest whatever you want instantly. That's how I do it. Now, let me tell you why people tend to not manifest things. Because the thing that you're waiting for, I don't know what it is. It could be money. It could be financial freedom, cars, houses, relationships. The thing that you're waiting for, you have to stop waiting. You don't need to wait. Now, see, this is where the esoteric, weird stuff comes in, because you're like, what? I don't understand. Let me say the word. You don't have to wait. Anything that you desire that is on the outside universe, the world, it all takes place in your head, your mind here, everything. This is where it all takes place first. But it got to take place in your mind that you don't know that you don't have it. Let me say that one more time. It has to take place. So that means that check this out. Once you understand it like I do, you don't really need a video like this to tell you that what you're doing is right, or to reassure you, or to validate you. See, this is the only reason why I don't need a guru. I don't need a guru. I don't need someone to guide my life. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful for the universe. But I don't need anybody to guide my life. Like somebody asked me earlier, saying, Wesley, what do you go to masterminds? What kind of inner circles are you in? You're in other people's? No. I mean, none of this stuff. I'm not saying that stuff is not good. But I know what I want from my life, and I understand that I control that. See, when I understand that, I don't need to go somewhere else to get information to fix my life, because my life is already fixed. It's already great. It's already perfect to me. Now, once you understand that your life is perfect now, even if you don't have no money, even if you have health problems, even if you're struggling, it doesn't matter. You understand that you're perfect now, then you never go out to seek other people or other information, try to fix something that's not broken, because you're not broken. But you only think that you're broken, which impairs the instant manifestation process, is if you feel that you're broken because you're watching the media say, oh, you're too fat, so no one likes you. You're too dumb, so you can't get a job. You don't have a degree, so you can't get this job. You don't have enough skills, so you can't. So they're telling you, the media, social media, TV, radio, whatever, other people, your friends and family, they're telling you how imperfect you are, which means is you're constantly trying to fix everything. You want to fix your weight. You want to fix your looks. You want to fix your money. You want to fix your relationships all at one time. And you only end up confused. For you to instantly manifest everything that you would ever want in your life, you have to have those experiences of that manifestation take place in your mind first for a very long time. Okay? And if you do it so long, you don't know that you're not actually getting something, right? Me, I'm 100 millionaire, right? I'm a billionaire. I don't know the difference of not having $1 billion than having the $1 billion that was created in my mind. I don't know, because I believe I am now. Which means in the morning, I'm not worried about, Oh, I'm gonna make $1 billion. How am I make $100 million? How am I gonna be able to do this? How am I gonna be able to reach this goal? I've already reached the goal many times, over and over, in my mind, through meditation, through being quiet, thinking about my thoughts, not just thinking about my thoughts, but experiencing the result of my thoughts, and it keeps happening. Does that make sense? That's why in my life, things just happen so easily. That's why I'm always smiling like, let's go. Well, because I'm always manifesting what I want instantly, because I've already seen it and I've already heard it and I've already felt those experiences maybe a year ago. Does that make sense? So, guys, when you see me on Oprah Winfrey, when you see me on Ellen, when you see me on Steve Harvey, Jimmy Kimmel Show, on TV, right, all the time, I'm not going to be that excited because I'm already feeling that excitement now. Now, once you master this instant manifestation process, you will never seek something outside of you again. Like when I say never seek, that you'll never say, you know what, hey, what should I be doing? Hey, how do I level up in life? How do I level up in business? How do I get enlightened? You'll never ask these questions, okay? Ever. Because you'll understand that you're creating that yourself. You know one thing I learned from Tony Robbins when he said this, and I didn't get it till like 5 years later? Tony Robbins, which is probably the greatest motivational speaker on the planet, he said this. He said, all that I need is within me now. So he said this, Wesley, even when you're broke, even when you're at your lowest, right? At your lowest of lowest, you still have everything within you now. Even when someone divorced you, they cheated on you, they hurt you, they lied on you, all I need is within me now. Even when you have cancer, heart disease, or some illness that some doctor says that cannot be cured, all you need is within you. That means that if you have everything within you right now, then you don't have to look outside of you to fix you because you're not broken. The only reason why you feel that you're broken because that's just your perception. You're focusing on how broken that you are. And you're searching for those things that are broken. Let me give you an example. I'm going to let you guys go. Now, if this makes sense, I want you to share and like this video because it's an amazing video. Now, if a woman looks in the mirror, right? Now I can see beauty, right? Say if a girl that I'm dating, I see beauty. She look in the mirror, she said, I'm so ugly today. That's what she said. Oh, I look so ugly today. And I look at her and I say, what do you mean? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. She said, no, stop lying to me. I'm ugly right now. Now think about that. Now, why does she see something that's ugly? I see beauty. Because her perception. She's looking at the she's looking at everything that's abnormal. She's looking at the things and pinpointing those things that are ugly to her, and she's missing the entire picture. That makes sense? She's looking at maybe the one little pimple she has. She's looking at, I don't know, her jaw right here is higher than this jaw. Her eyebrow has less hair than here, or maybe her chin is, her ear here is lower than this. That's what she's looking at. She's not looking at all of her that completes her beauty, right? Well, this happens to many people, not when it just comes to beauty. We tend to only focus on those things that are going wrong, that are going bad, and that are feeling bad, right? So if we continue to look at those things, we give those things power. And when you give those things power, just like a snowball that rolls down a hill that starts to build, that builds as well. And guess what? If that pain or that perception that you're creating starts to build and it grows so much, guess what? That's all you can ever see. All you see is pain in your business. You see pain in your life. But even though at the same time that you see all this pain, all these problems, you have joy. Listen. At the same time that you looking at it, because I'm looking at the woman, I see beauty. She see issues with her face. She see problems with her body. But I'm looking at it and I see beauty. And the more that she looks at those problems, they exacerbate. They start to increase in her eyes. And she like, oh, I hate myself. I need to go to the surgeon, the surgeon, right? I need to get a bigger booty. I need to get a better nose. I need to get better lips. I need to get better something. Because she has exacerbated. Understand this. A woman doesn't go to a plastic surgeon or go get boobs the day she was born, or even in her, she don't just get this, she don't have this feeling immediately. No. Someone or she had to tell herself that what she's looking at is not okay for her culture or her environment. Make sense? It starts with a thought. So she look at herself, I don't like it too much. Then the next day, man, I really don't like this. Then she tells other people, you like this? Yeah, I mean, it could be better. You're right. Right? So they validate her and say, you know what? Yeah, you could have some bigger breasts. I can see you with bigger lips. Right? Until one day she does it. She goes to the surgeon and she gets the stuff done. Well, that's how life works. Okay? It's just how life works. Like even your problems right now that you're experiencing right now, that you're struggling with right now, you have created that. It don't matter how bad it is. But understand this, before it wasn't that bad, but you made it that bad. You did that. It started this small. You made a problem that was this small, this big. Now you're trying to figure out, how am I going to get out of this situation? The same way you got in it. But what you do now, you stop focusing on the problem, on how bad the problem is. And you start discovering the solution. How do you do that? By creating those things in your mind. By living that new experience in your mind. Let me share something that will manifest things. Because see, the reason why I believe that instant manifestation is real, because some of you have did things and said, you know what? I'm telling you, when I do this thing, I know something bad going to happen. How many people ever said that? How many of you ever said that, you know what? I already know what's going to happen, so I'm not going to do it. I already know they're not going to pick me. I already know I'm not going to win. I already know he's not going to want me. I already know she's not going to want me. I already know. And you do it, and it doesn't happen. And you say, I told you. Well, let me share something with you, my friend. You created that, okay? You did that. It wasn't the environment. It wasn't the other person. It was you. You said it. You said, I already know that it's not going to work out. So why would it work out? Think. The only reason that you are not aware of this because you have done it so long. So you think you have figured life out in a very negative, pessimistic way. So you'll figure out life that shit just always happens to you. Well, you know, so if it's one thing, it's not another. You know, that's just how life is. You have done that to yourself. Nobody else. You have convinced yourself with such emotional power. And emotional power, by the way, is what creates manifestation. Like when you can feel something, you put your feeling to something, oh, it happens instantly. That's why bad things and problems and challenges can happen to you so fast. Because you feel it within your body that it's not going to work. And when you feel it so deeply, it doesn't. Am I making sense? Guys, hit the like button if I'm making perfect sense. And hit the share button. You don't have to hit it, but because I know when I'm talking is truth. But I want to help you to consider that what I am saying is 100% correct for you to start living your life. Life is not that easy. And life is not that hard. The more you understand that your thoughts are actually things, that it's really a tangible experience. And you're going through this every day. You're feeling happy, you feel down. You feel sad, you feel joy. You feel glad, you feel pissed off. You're angry, then you're happy. You're going up and down, 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 up and down. But the problem is this, or the issue is this. What are you spending most of your time doing? And what are you spending most of your time thinking about or feeling about? That creates the instant manifestation. When a man or a woman can take an idea, can take a thought, and they can live the experience in their mind for a long period of time, it happens. When they eliminate time, see, when you eliminate time, you don't care when it happens. Make sense? Whether it's 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, that 5 year could actually be 2 minutes. Because the universe doesn't define time like we do. The universe happens instantly. Flowers right now are growing in the grass, right? A flower is growing right now. And even though with the natural eye, you can't see it moving, but it is. A tree is growing right now. And even though you can't see it moving with the natural eye, it's moving. Does that make sense? The world is spinning. And even like the world is spinning hundreds and hundreds of miles per hour. But even though we don't feel it spinning, it is. Because it's your perception. But once you eliminate time from manifesting things, man, you get everything okay. Now, how do you do that accurately? That in each moment of your day, each second of your day, you make it your conscious intention. Listen to me, young world. This is going to change your life. You make it your conscious intention to feel amazing with every single thing that you're doing. I am laying in my bed, right? Butt naked. Not really. I'm just kidding. But see, that made you laugh, right? Exactly, right? Every day I'm in my bed. I'm a little bit under the weather, but everything that I'm doing, I am ensuring that I'm having a positive experience. I don't care if it's looking at my pillow, looking at my laptop, looking at my TV. Man, I am having a positive experience. That means what I'm thinking about is only making me feel happy, empowered, inspired. Like I can sit in my bed right now and just think about, wow, I'm so grateful because you know what? 4 years ago, I was in a small apartment paying $500 a month. Didn't have any furniture because I couldn't afford it. But now I'm staying in a place. I'm paying like $6,000, $7,000 a month. I have this lavish amount of furniture, $100,000 worth of furniture in this place. I'm on a 28th floor, and I'm looking at the window of all the people that are driving around, driving to work, and probably upset about their lives. Damn, I'm grateful. I'm happy about that. Right? So the question is, when at night, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm sorry the video was a bit long, but you can always hit the couple of links below to get more information from me. But check this out. When it's late and when it's time for you to go to bed, instead of thinking about your life and thinking about the past, because that's what you're doing, you're thinking about the things that you got to do that you haven't done. You're thinking about the bills that you haven't paid. You're thinking about the things that you need to do and you haven't done yet. You're thinking about what happened to you yesterday. You don't want to happen again in your future. You're thinking about the people. You're thinking about your weight. You're thinking about your money. You're thinking about the relationships. You're just thinking about your life. You're like, oh, my life. What I want you to do, instead of thinking about your life in the past, think about it in the present. Like just as you're in your bed, laying there, just say, you know what? I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm going to have the best sleep ever. And when I wake up and open those eyes, I'm going to see new opportunities and new experiences start to come into my life. New money, new relationships, new people. It's like a dream. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to dream about that tonight. You know what? Tonight I'm going to dream about a dream that's so juicy, that's so amazing, that when I wake up, it's almost going to seem and feel like I'm in a new world. Certain people are going to be out of my life. New people and nurturing people are going to come into my life. Old jobs going away. New opportunities, business opportunities going to come my way. Instead of not traveling a lot, I'm start traveling the entire world. Right? We call that daydreaming. Daydreaming is powerful. Use it. It is the way to manifestation. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, put it below. It's a link down here somewhere where you can click if you want to have a live meeting with me, a webinar, where I can teach you more about what I do personally. But these videos right here, this is all you need, trust me. Just watch them again. You don't have to hit the link below and sign up for my webinar by myself. You don't have to. All you have to do is watch videos like this. Why? Because they're honest, they're real. It's no fluff. I can only speak from my heart. That's it. I mean, I have no scripts. I have no notepad. I told you guys, someone sent me something to help cure my body. And by them helping me, I decided to get up, take the haul, and help you. Because that's how love works. Someone loved me. Someone loved me unexpectedly. Which means I'm going to love you unexpectedly. See, before that person sending me those tissues or those Halls or those Skittles, I would have been here in my bed, probably meditating. But that act of love, which was unexpected, made me love you. Does that make sense? Because that's just how it works. See, the more that you feel love, the more that you feel that someone cares about you, then you will have hope that your life can be better, that you can do better. It gives you more confidence. It gives you more validation within yourself, more assurance with you. See, I know that. Understand this. Life is a journey forever. You will always continue to learn. You will always assimilate new knowledge. Some things that you believed 2 years ago, you won't believe today. But I want you to be conscious of that. That is your brain. That is your mind. And how you deal with it and what you expose your mind to is going to regurgitate the results. If you spend your time feeling bad about your life, upset, depressed, disappointed, useless, what type of results do you think you're going to get? But if you spend your time in joy and love and appreciation and gratitude and not focusing on what's happening on the outside world, because it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is your inner world. Your inner world is creating every experience. Everything. It's all what's happening inside of you that's creating everything outside there. You don't have to believe me. Shit, you don't have to believe gravity. But if you jump on the top of this building and jump off, you're going to die. I don't have to believe gravity to know that if I jump, I'm going to die. It's not about belief. It's about what it is, about what works. Study successful people. They speak the same way that I do. Get around them. They speak the same way that I do. There's a pattern here. That means, oh my God, maybe this is something that I need to ponder on, something I need to learn for myself. I'm going to let you go, and it's going to be the last thing I say, I promise you. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Always be a learner in life. Always. Never let your ego get so, even when you start making money, and you start thinking, oh yeah, I'm the shit, yo, I'm the man, I'm the woman. Yeah. Always be learning. Always be learning. You could be the man, you could be the woman, but always be learning. Because the world is always constantly changing. Beliefs are changing, cultures, generations. Everything is changing all the time. Always be learning. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 billion version. I love you guys so much. I got to go. I got to take some Halls and eat some of these Skittles, baby. Later.